What the hell was that?
What the hell was that?
First of all, that was the worst call out in history that Cory Sandhagen just did. And the judge that really had the audacity to give Marlon Chito Vera to score the fight for him needs to get knocked out. Needs to get knocked out and fired. Like, I'm talking about literally viciously knocked the hell out. Chito did nothing the entire fight. Cory was constantly switching stances, constantly mixing in takedowns, had control time, had ground and pound. Like, he literally won the entire fight. Outstruck Chito every single round, controlled him, took him down, and like that's, I know you guys might think like there was like something more to the fight, but there was really nothing more to the fight. They always say how Chito is a slow starter, which I kind of thought to myself is like, man, that's really not what you want to do versus Cory. Like, that's not the type of guy you should be slow starting or whatever it's called. He just got pretty much pressured against the cage. Round 1 through 5, pressured against the cage. Cory would switch stances, orthodox to southpaw. He would shoot takedowns. When he got him, he was able to get control time. When he didn't get him, it would just be something more to mix in with the stance switching. He was able to land a couple good uppercuts, and Chito landed like, I think it was like a left straight, like from southpaw. I think he landed one good shot, and in like the last 10 seconds of the fight, he tried something, and like there was just nothing going for him the entire fight. Extremely disappointed performance from Chito. I don't know what the hell he was out there doing. Yeah, even in the Dominic Cruz fight, he was getting outstruck for 3 straight rounds, and he got that finish, I think, in the 4th, 5th round. Rob Font literally outstruck him, but Chito was able to land, and when he did land, it was just way more powerful than what Rob Font was landing. If Rob Font would have had power, then he would have definitely beat Chito very badly. And yeah, Chito's not a bad fighter, obviously, but he needs to do something to address that, because you can't just run out there in fights and start slow. Because even if, like, the way how Cory Sandhagen was taking on Chito Marlon Vera, he's not going to be a champion no time soon. And that's just me being dead truthful. You got Merab up there. Even if Aljo goes up, you still got Merab to worry about. And I mean, you got guys like Umar Nurmagomedov coming up in the lower rankings. I mean, Ricky Simon can wrestle really well. So the way how Chito just got took down like that, he really didn't have anything to offer on the ground, and that was just alarming to see. It's like, bruh, if you're gonna start slow, right, and rely on the knockouts, you know, you're definitely not gonna become the champ. So yeah, great game plan by Cory Sandhagen. He's pretty much been like this the entire time, unless you hurry up and buzzsaw him like how Aljo did. Or if like that was a great striking performance by Petr Yan, you have to be super aggressive early on. Even though they said that Petr Yan likes to download data, rah rah rah. Like, we can't be crediting people for doing that. They're not doing that purposely. Do you guys think that people are really going into fights downloading data while another grown man is throwing punches at them, shooting takedowns? You think they're downloading data? Like, that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? You can download data with throwing out offense at the same time, because if you do that, you're going to be playing catch up. Even in a 5-round fight, you have 2 extra rounds to work with. You can be finished while you're downloading data. So yeah, we got to stop crediting fighters for that. I thought that Chito was going to be able to win the fight, but it wasn't like I was so sure of it. I was just kind of leaning towards him, but I was like, yeah, I was playing Sandhagen on some other bets and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, Sandhagen, he's constantly switching stances, and then especially after his last performance against Song Yadong, where he was able to mix in takedowns, he's a dangerous guy now. He's mixing in the takedowns constantly, and he's always throwing up that flying knee. So it's like he's a weird fighter to go up against. The only way you're gonna be able to beat him is if you have grappling. So I guess Merab is definitely gonna have to beat him. Even in a fight versus Sean O'Malley, I think Sean O'Malley versus Cory Sandhagen would be a great fight. But I mean, you know, we're gonna get Aljo versus Henry, and then from there, who knows? They might do Sandhagen versus Merab, and then they might just keep what's his name? I just said it. They might keep Sean O'Malley on ice until until the next title shot. So yeah, once again, Chito had nothing the entire 5 rounds. That was really disappointing to watch. Beautiful performance from Cory Sandhagen, so shout out to him. And yeah, let's see what happens next in the bantamweight division. You guys let me know what you guys think is gonna happen next. The judge that gave the fight to Marlon Chito Vera, or scored it for him, you need to be knocked out badly and fired immediately. Immediately fired. And Cory Sandhagen, please don't ever do another call out again. It was terrible. Catch y'all boys in the next video, man. Peace.